everyone, I'm Rhino Clavin, and this is your Diz Daily Fix for Friday, July 15th, 2016, and I've got a bunch of stuff for you today. First up, a lawsuit has been filed on behalf of a former Disney cast member that claims he was fired from his place of employment at Disney's Shades of Green resort after refusing to cut his dreadlocks. Courtney Joseph, a Rastafarian cook at the resort, contends he worked for nearly a year without issue until February of 2013, when he was told he would have to cut his dreadlocks following an inspection of the resort's kitchen. The decision stemmed from a lack of adherence to Disney's appearance policy. In the lawsuit, Joseph, technically employed by hospitality staff, argues that he was not given the opportunity for employment elsewhere on property. Hospitality staff refutes that claim and suggests he was given a choice between cutting his hair or shifting to a different job site with the same pay and work schedule. According to hospitality staff, Joseph refused both options, citing religious grounds for not cutting his dreadlocks, and was fired. I do feel for Courtney in this situation. Though I've never had dreadlocks before, I have been in a situation where I had a particular haircut that, according to my Disney lookbook, was within guidelines. After having this haircut for almost 3 months, one random day, a manager came up to me, tried to make small talk, and then told me I'd have to cut my hair before work the next day. I explained the situation, showed them the book, and alas, I had to buzz my head. It was horrible. It's unfortunate that the guidelines are sometimes just determined by that one or two person's interpretation versus what is actually written there. I feel for you, Courtney, and I hope it all works out for the best. Moving on, it looks like some Magic Band interactivity is being added to Disney's All-Star Sports Resort. A trophy case on the wall now changes to show a magazine cover with the guest's name on it when the screen is activated by the band's RFID chip. It's not clear whether this technology is going to make its way to the other resorts, but, come on, we know it will. There's also been a rumored update to My Disney Experience app. I say rumored because I can't find it. A new feature has been added called Get Directions and will give guests directions anywhere on Walt Disney property. This GPS feature will allow guests to input, get this, two points of interest and get directions between the two, including a time for how long it will take to get there. It's just mind-blowing, ahead of its time. And before you know it, we're going to be able to use our phones to catch Pokemon or something.
You can!
Oh, wow. Well, this update was supposed to happen on the 13th, but like I said, I can't find it, and judging by the reliability of the app itself, I'm not sure I would trust it to guide me anywhere. It's also worth noting that the Universal Orlando app already offers a similar feature. I'm just saying. It looks like Club Villain is returning, and I am very excited about this. The event will return to celebrate the best season of the year, Halloween. Bookings will be available on Friday and Saturday evenings, September 2nd through October 29th, as well as October 31st. I wrote, of course. I wrote that weird. So anyway, the price is $129 per person with tax and gratuity included. Reservations are now open and can be made online or by calling 407-WDW-DINE. Theme park admission is, of course, required. Now, you can check out our experience if you go to our YouTube channel and watch the vlog that we made while we were there. It was honestly a lot of fun, and doing this event around Halloween time would actually be, I don't know, it would just elevate it to the next level. So if you're in town, be sure to check that out. Now, also just a heads up, if you're going to Disney Springs today, there is a promotional event happening, and Town Center will be closed at 4 p.m. The rest of the neighborhood should be open as normal. Now, our featured article on the Diz today is titled, Keep, Update, or Demolish Disney's Animal Kingdom Edition. In the article, Stephen Elizabeth Porter III lists some of the attractions at Animal Kingdom and asks the question, keep, update, or demolish. Check out that article and many more on wdwinfo.com. On Dizboards.com, the trending thread of the day was started by poster Big Red Knoll, titled Pool Chairs, Stake and Claim. In the thread, posters are discussing what seems to be a never-ending issue near the pools on the cruise ship. That issue? Chair hogging. We've all been witness to it, the folded towels sitting on chairs for hours with no one around. Now, posters are discussing what they do when they see this happening and coming up with some great ideas for how to be tactful about it. Find this thread on our Disney Cruise Line forum and join in on that discussion. Later today and this weekend on DizUnplugged.com, we've got some Diz Pop. In a special edition episode, Oliver and I have a discussion about the Ghostbusters legacy to celebrate the release of the new film. We talk about original movies, shows, comics, and teach you how to make your very own Ecto Cooler themed adult beverage, and it is delicious. There'll also be an audio-only review of the film up this weekend as well, and maybe a little something extra, maybe a little extra news show. I don't know. Don't push me. But we'll see. But Dispop is exactly why you want to make sure that you are subscribed to us on iTunes and YouTube, because you never know when we're, by we're, I mean me, going to throw up some random extra content your way. And subscribing keeps you up to date on all wonderful things that Diz Unplugged has to offer. Myself. I'm just kidding. There's other people there too. Well, they're just as cool. Anyway, to wrap up things, here's the weather for the weekend. I was looking at Oliver in case anyone was wondering. Over on the West Coast, Anaheim is going to have a nice sunny weekend with highs in the mid-80s and lows in the mid-60s. Here in Orlando, we'll be having some scattered thunderstorms. I know, surprising. We're going to have a high in the mid-90s and lows in the upper 70s. Now, for links to everything I talked about today, be sure to head over to the Daily Fix main page at wdwinfo.com/dailyfix. That's going to do it for me today. I have been and will always be your friend, Rhino Clavin. Have a safe and happy weekend, everyone. And remember, I ain't afraid of no ghost. Well, I mean, I'm not. You might be, but not me.